And welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So last time we got tasked with building houses for 3 new potential residents. So with our mini crafting table in hand, we can do that. So we need to make another wooden block toy. We're running out of materials very quickly here. This is easier than I thought, but like I said last time, I really hope this is a one-time deal, because if you have to actively go and make furniture for every new resident, I can see it getting a little old. Again, I kind of lucked out by having most of the items on hand, because I've been playing so much that I just happen to have everything ready to go, basically, going into this day. But we do have a lot of resources up on these cliffs, so hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, we don't get too bad of luck with item drops like iron nuggets, with like wood items. One white cosmos. There it is. So eventually we can build like slopes, so we don't have to ladder up and down. Honestly, I kind of like it. It's inconvenient. And this is a weird thing about this game in general, is a lot of things in this game, I'm gonna be honest, feel very inconvenient, but I actually don't even mind. I feel like I should clarify that, what I mean is, you know, there's a lot of things where it's like having to vault across because there are no bridges, having to climb up because there's no slopes. It gives it a different feel to it, like, you really are kind of carving out this island, gradually every day, and while the first, couple days obviously aren't going to be ideal, they're going to be kind of slow going. Garden chair, garden table, bird bath, garden chair. Even though the first couple days are going to be inconvenient, it's still kind of like, you can feel yourself gradually making progress to the point where, I actually don't mind. Again, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I already forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I know the bird bath. Luckily we had just enough for this. So that worked out perfectly. The other two, I honestly forgot. And we still have one more house after this, so that's neat. But again, I wonder if this is going to be a regular thing. Chair and table. Again, we're running out of supplies very quickly from this, so we might have to go forage a bit. Natural garden chair. It's like, which is it? Like, the table's up here. We need more stuff for that. But where's the matching chair? There it is. So yeah, similar. So we're gonna have to forage a bit. And hope we don't get stung by bees. Or wasps, actually. I keep forgetting they rebranded them to wasps. Because, hey, why not go full terror? I guess, because bees weren't scary enough. It's like, now that we have the full island at our disposal, we shouldn't need to, like, go to mystery islands as much, hopefully. I have a backup axe. This is actually the one Shari gave me yesterday. It's a stone axe, so I've used it a bit, sadly, so it won't last very long. But hopefully it'll be long enough to get through the bulk of this. Also, these shovels seem a lot tougher than I was expecting. I was expecting the shovels to give out pretty quickly, but the shovel I had lasted me a long time. Even after accidentally hitting the wrong rocks and things like that, it was holding up pretty well. Again, because you need iron nuggets to craft the higher tier tools, I've opted to just go with the flimsy tools, to save on resources, basically. but at some point I know I'm gonna have to cave and upgrade to better tools. I don't know if golden tools exist. I hope they do, because having unbreakable tools is like an ultimate reward would be great, and would actually fix a problem that I think 99% of players have with Zelda, of all things. With Breath of the Wild, there's durability, which a lot of people, if like you were to ask someone, hey, what's the one thing you don't like about Breath of the Wild? I think 99% of people would say the durability. And I feel like with this game, kind of like Breath of the Wild, I don't mind it as much as I think some people do. Now that I have a portable crafting table, it's going to be a lot more easy to manage. Shoot. But I will admit that having your ultimate reward basically be unbreakable items would be pretty handy. And I would appreciate that immensely. Again, not sure how likely that is, but we'll have to see as we go along. You know, critics and reviewers didn't get a ton of time with this game, like 2 weeks. So there's a lot of question marks. You know, like, for example, can you upgrade Nook's store? Apparently you can, but like, we don't know how many upgrades, because everyone's generally playing in real time. Again, Animal Crossing takes place in real time, meaning things like in the morning, I will probably have to deliberately change the time to actually show off, which, for this early section of the playthrough, I want to do as much of it in real time as I can. And once we reach the point where we've kind of tapped out the amount of things we can do in real time, based on my bizarre sleep schedule, then we'll start shifting over to possibly time traveling to show different things. There's a random character who can appear at night, and I've been kind of debating how I should show this. I think if I run into this character, I might just record the footage and include it, like, in the corner, as I play regularly, something like that, to avoid having to, like, you know, pass up on the opportunity of seeing this character, but also being able to show it relatively in real time, because I still very much plan to play even past when I'm recording. Oh shoot, I almost left my crafting table behind. That would have been bad. But yeah, you can just kind of play this like Minecraft and just keep a crafting table on hand, and that greatly reduces the, personally, it reduces the frustration of having to deal with durability. Obviously you still have to deal with it, but it's mitigated. Time flies when I'm playing this game. I felt like I haven't been playing this session very long. We're already almost to 9 minutes, so again, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the same length as the previous sessions, as much as I keep saying, yeah, this one won't be as bad. There's a present over there, so might as well. Yeah, this slingshot has good durability, because it's not flimsy. Wouldn't it be great if this is actually an item I need? It's just a chef's hat. Cool. Your character also doesn't have eyebrows, so with the face paint system, a lot of people are giving characters eyebrows, and I find that really clever. People finding workarounds around the simple art style. That's gonna be a problem. This is bad, actually, because I've used up most of my, supplies from trees already. So I'm gonna have to go make another axe to start off. Like so. Can I make a stone axe? Well, I can, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. I might just do this. I got so many pieces of stone from that last bell rock. I keep calling them bell rocks out of instinct, even though that's not what they are anymore. They're like rocks, I guess. And yet again, I completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. One simple bed, chair, classic picture. So this might be doable. This is the pitcher. So we got the pitcher at least. That's something. One simple bed, I think, was the other. I'm very afraid of potentially making the wrong item. Oh, there it is. Cool. Okay, we're using up all of our supplies. Neat. And what was the other one? A table or something? I think it's putting them where they should be on the list. Like they're putting the ones for the house at the top of the list, temporarily, to make it easy to find. Wish I had noticed that sooner. So we have 2 axes. Do we? Did I make 2? I made 2. So we should be in good shape for a while. Just gotta keep collecting resources, and I still haven't even looked at the exterior items for this house. But yeah, I'm enjoying this actually, more than I expected. I thought this would be really like, oh no, how do I do this? But it's moving really fast because there were so many resources, and it kind of forces you to really explore the DIY setup, like the wooden block house. Or the wooden block table, I think is what it was, for house 1 or 2, where it basically made you make a different item and then swap over. Was that 6? Yeah, that's way more than... No, that's the wrong kind. That's the kind, so we need a couple more. Did I axe this tree yet? I did. So yeah, this might be a little shorter than the previous session, based on the fact that I think this is episode 4? If this is 5, then yeah, it's gonna be the same. Yeah, at some point, I keep saying this, but at some point these episodes should start getting a bit shorter. Or these sessions should get shorter, just today is not that day, apparently. And I'm trying to keep inventory space relatively clear, but I have enough. I can pick up this fossil. No one has seen a gyroid yet, from what I can tell, so that's also concerning people a lot, are there still gyroids? I can't imagine they would be gone, but maybe people haven't had like rainy days, because normally they spawn after it rains. Traditionally, at least. I'm gonna trust my... Never mind, it moved back down. I think new items are always at the top, and then they move down. So it threw me off. Let's check exterior while we're here, probably the bucket. Yeah, log dining, log bench. Log. Oh, good. Oh boy, that's bad. For me at least, in this very moment, as I need to craft things. That's not what I exactly wanted to see. Where the heck is the chair? There it is. So yeah, we need a lot more, to finish off this quest. We have a lot of island to get through, thankfully, so, so yeah, we need the 2 log things and the, barrel. Not barrel, it was something. I forget already. Luckily we don't need a shovel right now. I'll obviously make one later, but right at this very moment we do not need a shovel. So that's handy. We only need an axe. We're gonna be using this a lot, so it's a good thing I made 2. I keep accidentally selecting ladder instead of vaulting pole, so that's interesting. So yeah, we're just gonna be chopping trees for a little bit. So I guess one thing I actually been wanting to mention is the fact that, I really kind of question a lot of the, like, decision processes surrounding a game like this. Like about how, you know, I've seen kind of arguments about, like, the shop, basically. That's, like, the main point of, like, contention I've seen in terms of people having an issue with this game, is the shop starting out 24 hours and then shifting to, what was it, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., which is pretty, short hours. I'm a little confused about that, too, to be honest. It's like, it kind of feels weird giving you the option and then taking it away from you, but I guess you could rationalize it as they want to kind of ease you into the mechanics, and then, have normal shop hours. But, the drop-off box feels like a weird compromise. I feel like it should just be open, either open 24 hours or the drop-off box shouldn't penalize you for using it. I also question why they had the Nooklings own the shop. Considering they were kind of helping their... People don't know the relationship, actually. I almost said uncle, but I think that's just speculation. It's like having the Nooklings just helping Tom Nook. It's kind of cool. So I kind of wish they had gone with Reese and Cyrus instead. The alpaca couple from New Leaf, instead of just having the Nooklings running in the shop again. Even though I'm pretty sure I've heard Reese and Cyrus do not appear to be in the game from what people have seen. And they never were like fan favorite characters to me, but actually no, they were pretty popular. What I meant was they've never been like personal favorites, not fan favorites. But I do kind of miss their inclusion. It's like most special characters carry over from game to game, so this is kind of like a rare case where you do have a lot of characters who didn't return, like Rover, who appears to be MIA since the Nooks and KK at the beginning do kind of the same sort of role. So yeah, it's a very different feel to the game. And yeah, it's like... It's kind of like minimalist vibe to it, but it's a very purposeful minimalism, which is why I think a lot of people are kind of conflicted on it, because it's like, yeah, it is kind of toned down. They kind of, yeah, got rid of a couple mechanics and characters, like, you know, no diving suit, as far as people know. But kind of, I think in some ways going back to more of a simple style is kind of nice, for a change of pace. And again, like I've talked about before, if they end up eventually bringing over those mechanics, then everybody wins. I hope that's enough. If not, we'll have to make more supplies. But I'm gonna call it here for now. We're gonna finish up this quest, and then, hopefully wrap up this day. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.